Hello everyone. Thank you for watching all our demos of school ERP software, Vidhyalayam. Today we are going to demo you a new module that we added into the software called Incident Management Module. Incident Management Module is in the student module. As you see the menu here, Incident, and when you expand that, you can see all the sub-menus within that where you can enter information for an incident. To summarize what an incident management module does, basically there are lots of incidents that happen in a school with regards to student or staff, mostly related to the discipline, and we need a way to capture that information and log that information into the system and keep track of any actions that were performed with regards to that incident, and finally provide a resolution to that incident. This module really helps in bringing transparency to many incidents that happen in a school. We all know that students are mischievous. Students sometimes do deviate from their normal behavior and indulge in certain kind of activities which might be harmful or uncomfortable for people in the school. So this module enables to capture that information effectively and also track the status of the incident and helps provide the details to everyone in the school system, to the students, to the staff, to the parents, and to the management, in helping them resolve and manage various incidents, not only with the students but with the staff members. So now let's dive in a little bit into this module to understand how we can manage and use this module. As you see, there is a master data menu here. Basically, this allows a school to customize different categories of incidents. So let's click on that, and as you see, we have already added different types of categories here, like tardiness, failure to obey rules, disrespectful, legal concerns. These are basically high-level categories that a school can create. Our system already comes with some of the master data like this, and if you want, you are welcome to create your own category in this system. So I'm just going to create a test category called discipline management and then apply. So there you see, you can add a new category, and then let's go back, and we can create different types of locations. A school might be having many locations where students or staff are going into, and if you want to add any kind of location, the system already comes with default locations like this, like athletic field, auditorium, bus loading zone. So if you look at the detail, it's enormous. Like, you can capture an incident that happens in any part of the school premises or school bus or any area that is under the school management. So you can again create more locations. I'm not going to go into those details, but as you see, there is even detail up to the stairwell or the parking lot or the locker room, library. So it goes into quite a bit of detail here. So now let's go back and look at other master data. So severity of the incident, again, low, medium, high, very high. As you see, there is no space here, so let's edit that information and then apply that. There you go. You can edit the previously added master data, or you can create new master data. So now let's go back into more details. Motivation of the incident. Again, if the incident was because of a grudge or bullying or ragging, or if it's religious based, or other items that can be added in terms of motivation of the incident. And then now we can look into the behavior. So what was the behavior like when that incident happened with regards to that student? So again, there is a lot of detail here that has already been added, and that comes by default with the system. It could be anything like failure to serve attention, inappropriate display of affection, inappropriate language, skipping a class, tardiness, and again, all this information can be edited according to your needs, or you can add more details, more types of behaviors into your school system. And then let's go into the master data again. Look at the action. This is basically the action that was taken by the school management after they reviewed the incident with the staff or with the parents and with the other people who are involved in the school management. And these actions could be varying according to the school again, and we have provided you all the possible scenarios. But again, if you want to customize it for your school, you're welcome to add more action IDs and action types that you can use for your school. And a few examples: out of school suspension, expulsion, recommended expulsion, law enforcement notification if it's a very severe incident, voluntary weekend detention. So there are so many things that can be added into the incident action master data. And again, now let's go back and look at the status master data. And again, an incident is created, and then it might be still being in under work, so you can select work in progress when you actually log in the incident, and then if it's resolved and if it's closed, and again you can add more master data according to the needs of your school. And then the priority of the incident: low, medium, high. Again, we can edit the very high here and then apply that. So there you go, the information is edited for you. So now let's go ahead and create an incident and see how all that master data that we have seen comes into play here. So case ID could be anything. I'm going to just give a temporary ID here, and again an incident. There can be multiple incidents within a case, so we could add multiple incidents, but then here I'm going to add just one incident for testing purposes. We can say tardiness as a category. As you see, all the master data that we have entered or seen previously is coming up here, and that is the beauty of the system. It's very flexible. You can customize it completely according to your needs and then configure the system based on your school requirements. And then again, incident location, as we have seen all this in the master data, we can select whichever we want. So tardiness in the classroom, and then it automatically picks up the date and the time as I'm entering the incident. Right now the system time is 10:33:38, so it picks up that. And then again, incident severity, we could say medium, and then you can describe sleeping in the class, just something for our demo purpose here, but you could pretty much write a description according to whatever the situation is. And then this is where we actually add people to the incident. So who is involved in that incident? So add people to the incident, and again it's a very dynamic search here. So you can do as, if it's an incident related to the student, you can pick up the student from the list here. If it's a teacher search, see, there you go, you get all the different teachers in the school, and then you can select those. So here we'll just quickly select a student, and 332 10th class, student successfully added. There you go, the student is now added to the incident. If there are multiple students involved, you can also do that, but here we're going to just for demo purpose add one student. You can delete after you add that student. Again, there is that flexibility here. And then create a motivation behind this. It could be anything as simple as just grudge or anything, or you don't even have to select anything if it's not related to any motivation. But for our demo purposes, I'm just selecting a grudge here. And then primary behavior, you can select whatever behavior you think is appropriate for this case. So here I'm going to say tardiness, and then there could be secondary behavior too. There could be multiple behaviors associated with an incident. You can select that, and then so there is a check here. Basically it's saying please fill all the details. So I'm gonna again say tardiness again here, and then save. Incident details are successfully added. So now the incident is logged into the system, and a principal or school management can come and review and take an action. And then you basically click on that menu there, and then as you see, you can search. It will display all the incidents or cases that were added to the system. Here is the case that we just added, case ID 1234, incident ID 12345, and all the details that were added when we logged the incident. And then now we're going to take different actions. School management can take different types of actions according to the incident. So here we could say, the action 1 is academic sanctions, or it could be as simple as a detention lunch, detention before school. We could pick up anything. and I'm just gonna say in school suspension, and then the start date and end date of that suspension can be provided here. So I'm gonna pick another date here, so June 2nd to June 7th, and as we have mentioned all the behaviors that we logged previously, you can see here. And again, there could be another action that you want to associate with that incident, that can also be selected here. And then the status is, let's say, work in progress, and then the status reason, working progress because you're waiting for the parents or waiting for other witnesses who might have observed the behavior, or you're waiting for the teacher. And then you can set the priority, again if it's a medium, low, high, or very high. You can save that. Again, it's saying we need to take another action here, so you could select another action. I'm just going to say behavioral contracts and then save that. So incident details successfully added. So now you can always come back and review the actions that were taken previously. There you go, all the actions that we have taken: in school suspension, behavioral contracts, waiting for the parents. Now let's say if you think after a week or so the case has been resolved, you can come back and then change case has been resolved. So now there is no reason for entering all this other information, and then you can save that, and the case is now resolved. So now if you want to search for the incidents that were logged in the past, you can always go and search for those incidents by incident search. This basically provides you the history of all the incidents that were logged into the system. So you can click on incident search, and here you can find the previous incidents. And then here you have various options that you can perform on the incident. You can edit the incident. You can in fact SMS it from here directly to the parent's phone number, or you can send an email, you can print it, of course you can go back. So there are lots of things you can perform from right here and connect everyone, staff, parents, and school management directly from the incident search here. That's basically the incident management module. As you have seen, you can log in all kinds of incidents, you can take different actions, you can create your own master data, and then you can review and take actions according to the incidents. Again, thank you very much for watching all our demos. Hope you have been enjoying and learning about our software. We will continue to present with more demos as we keep adding more modules into the system. Thank you.